People in Boston heard helicopters buzzing overhead in the early morning hours, and those sounds continue tonight. Officers are looking for the remaining suspect accused of the Boston Marathon bombings. Helicopters are an important tool for law enforcement there and here in Southeast Texas. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office helicopter is based at the regional airport, and that's where we find KFDM reporter Justin Hinton with details. Justin?
Kelly, the Jefferson County deputies have a good idea of what some of those pilots are going through in Boston. That's because they have a chopper of their own in their backyard. Go ahead and take a look. Now, we understand that not all helicopters are built the same way, but many of them come with the same technology, especially those that are being used in law enforcement. For one, they have spotlights. Now, those spotlights can help them find a suspect that's on the ground. If they need to, they can shine a bright light, which serves two purposes. One, they can find where they're going, and two, it acts as a disorienting device. That way, if a light comes on a suspect, they kind of have to figure out where exactly they are before they can start moving again. Another important aspect is the fact that they come with cameras. Now, this particular camera that's at the front and the bottom of the chopper has an infrared technology that allows them to detect body heat so that they can see exactly where the individuals might be going. And with that, they can relay that information back to the officers that are standing on the ground. Those are some of the same tactics used in searching for the Boston Marathon bombing suspects. It started last night and continued through this morning. A massive manhunt, this time for one suspect. His brother died in a shootout with Boston police early this morning. And Jefferson County deputies say the search can be difficult with so many different factors to take into account.
Depends on what kind of structures they're using for shelter. Depends on if they're moving. I mean, it's difficult, but once you get used to looking from a certain altitude, then it gets easier.
And one of the more intriguing things about this particular chopper and others just like it is the fact that it comes with a mapping system. It's kind of like a GPS system. Obviously, you can't see street signs at intersections from the air, but if they do have an intersection that they've heard from police chatter, they can type that into a computer system, and that allows them to go exactly to that location. Reporting live at the regional airport, Justin Hinton, KFDM 6 News.
And a reminder, stay with KFDM News and KFDM.com, as well as CBS News for the latest on the search for the second Boston bombing suspect and the investigation.